Joe, good to see you.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good, thanks. It seemed like an interesting day from the perspective is you took a DU kid, an incoming guy in the second round there, and then Cale's little brother in the seventh. If you could just talk about those two picks here today, as well as the first round guy from last night, please.
Yeah, well, first, Sean earlier today, we're excited to have him. Our guys are really excited. He's not the tallest D-man in the world, but he does. He plays hard. He plays at a bigger size than he really is. Really competitive guy that is in your face. Moves the puck really shifty. Plays a complete game, and for somebody who doesn't have any weaknesses, he just does all the little things right, and he's going to a great spot in DU. So it's going to be nice to be right up the road, watching him develop in the next few years there at DU. And then Taylor we picked in the last pick, and he's come a long way. Every year he's gotten better and better. We thought he really took a big step, and we're excited. And obviously he's going to UMass as well, and he's got a lot of time to develop. So we're excited to have him. He's a competitive guy and a bigger guy at 6'3" that we have high hopes for down the line here as he develops.
Peter Baugh, the
Athletic. And then last night, obviously, our first round pick taking Oscar. He's a big, real mobile, good skating winger who's got a great shot, a knack for scoring goals. He's hard on the puck, that takes pucks to the net, and we're excited for that skill set.
Peter Baugh, the Athletic.
Hey Joe, good to see you. I wanted to ask, I guess after the Cale extension today, what's your confidence level when it comes to re-signing Landeskog and Grubauer at this point?
Hold on here. Oops. I don't know. Right now, we're happy that we have Cale signed long term. We're really excited about that. He's a franchise defenseman, and to have him here for 6 years is a big thing for our organization. And both Philip and Gabe, obviously our captain, we're hopeful we can come to terms as well and have them signed to be part of us as well. But I won't comment on the negotiations. They're still going on. We still have time. They're both unrestricted free agents, so they'll probably, I'm assuming, look at where they are marketplace, and they have to make that decision.
Dan Rosen, NHL.com.
Yeah, Joe, I understand you can't really comment on what's going on with the negotiations, but if it reaches Wednesday and neither of those guys are signed, do you think does that mean they're gone, I guess?
Not necessarily. I mean, we'll see how that turns out. So there's been a lot of free agents that have tested the market and then come back with their team. So we'll see where that goes, and time will tell.
Back to Peter Baugh, the Athletic.
Yeah, Joe, I also wanted to ask about Eric Johnson. I know he waived the no movement clause. Is he expected to be healthy for the start of next season? What's kind of his status going into next year?
Yeah, it's my belief that he's going to be healthy. So talking to Eric, he's working out real hard, and that's as of right now, that's his expectation is to be back in training and start skating on time.
Mike Chambers, Denver Post.
Hey, Joe, back to Cale for a second, please. He's only 22, but some people think that he is the best D-man in the league, and if not, he's going to be. At $9 million a year over 6 years, it seems like that's a somewhat of a team-friendly deal. Is it fair to say that you're real happy with how that came about, his contract?
Absolutely. I think a deal of this magnitude, both sides have to feel good about it moving forward. He's a superstar. You're right. He's one of the top defensemen in the league, if not the best, and he'll be up for the Norse year in, year out. So we're very fortunate for the next 6 years we're going to have Cale here, and hopefully helping us win the Stanley Cup.
Arif Dean, Mile High Sports.
Hey, Joe, aside from the big guys and Philip and Gabe Matt Calvert recently announced his retirement. Donskoy was taken in the expansion draft. You guys traded Ryan Graves. Obviously, Belmar, I think, is also a pending UFA. Do you sense that you're going to be active in the free agent market to fill in these bottom roles? Do you sense that you're going to have young guys take over those spots? What do you have planned exactly for the rest of the team from there?
Well, we'll see. To be honest, we'd like to know, first of all, where's Grubauer, where's Landeskog? Hopefully they're back, and then we're going to just have to see cap wise what we can fit in. I said last year that was going to probably be our deepest team that we're going to have, and now as we get our top guys getting more expensive, we're going to have to complement them with less expensive guys, and if it happens to be our young guys stepping in and taking over those roles, that'd be a great thing. So we just don't want to put too much pressure on them to make the jump if they're not ready, but yeah, like I said, as our top guys get more expensive, we're gonna have to have less expensive guys surrounding them.
Take two more here for Joe. Peter Baugh, The Athletic.
Yeah, Joe, we didn't talk to you after the Ryan Graves trade. I know obviously that was a move that the expansion draft looming. It was kind of one to get ahead on, but I was wondering about your return. What do you see in Mikhail Maltsev, and what do you think? How ready is he to contribute to next year's team?
Oh, we think he's ready. We think he's ready to step in right away. Obviously, we're not going to put too much pressure on him, but he did play for New Jersey last year. We liked what we saw. He's a big guy that skates, really protects the puck well. He plays both ends of the ice, and that's what we're looking forward to. Really, to solidify, he could be our fourth line center to start, and so we think he's ready. But like I said, we're not going to put too much pressure on him. But we have high hopes for him, and obviously getting a second round pick. We knew that it would have been tough unless we went 8 skaters. That chances are we're going to lose Ryan, and we just thought we better get some assets for him if we could. And it's not something that we wanted to do. But we felt we had to do that for to have the best possible situation results for our team.
Last one here, Dan Rosen, NHL.com.
Yeah, Joe, what does getting Cale done first do for you guys in terms of potential future contracts for Landeskog and Grubauer?
Well, we're just happy we have him signed and signed right now before other teams can start talking to him. It would have been, if another team came up to him and gave him a big offer, it would have been an easy match for us anyways. But yeah, just to have that finished, now we can focus on our 2 other guys. And we do have, at least we know Cale's number, which is big for us going forward.
All right, thank you for the time, Joe. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.